this is Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah. Welcome back to my channel. So I've got a couple of flip throughs here to do with you guys. I've got a massive journal here, and then I've got this folio here as well. So I'm going to do the journal first, I think. So yeah, sorry about that. Just had to kind of think. Hopefully I'm going to have time to do them both in the same video. So the size of this journal is 6.5 by yeah, about 9. It's massive. It's 5 inches at the thickest part. Massive chunky monkey, I have to say. Just how I like them. So yeah, let's kind of just get straight, diving in. Now I'm going to just raise my camera slightly more. I apologise because obviously the size of this is really difficult to actually fit it in, but it's a soft cover journal. It's an envelope and it's covered with this gorgeous velvet kind of fabric. And the closure is just a ribbon that you can then obviously just, discard or, not have on there if you didn't want it. So that's all that the closure is. And you also get this little envelope, which is just attached on. It's got a Velcro closure. And it's clipped on, also clipped together with this gorgeous altered paper clip. You've got just a little circle tab on there, and then inside it's been lined with that beautiful paper, and you've just got there a little journal card in there. So, I mean, how pretty is that journal card? And these actually are a printable now in my shop. So, yeah, just thought I'd quickly mention that. So, this then paper clips back up. Right, the journal itself. So as I say, the cover is this beautiful velvet fabric, which has been covered over a soft, envelope. And you've got some lace trim across the spine there. And then we've got this beautiful topper. Now this topper is made from, the, what's this stuff called? That comes in a box of chocolates. It's that. And it's been inked up and painted and things. And then you've got this beautiful stamped image on there. You've got a ribbon on here with a wax seal and a flower, some lace trim going down the side, and then this gorgeous handmade flower here with how yummy is that center. What a gorgeous color is that. So yeah, love the cover of this. Then going inside the journal, now super girly, I have to say, and love the colors in this journal. So going inside, on the front cover, you've just got some paper here going over the front cover. We've got a book page pocket with, again, some bits layered up on there. You've got some lace trim running down the side, and then a fabric ruffle. And then you've got one of those little ribbon banners with a flower, and then some embroidery on glaze trim across there. Now, tucked into the side pocket, you've just got a little journal card, printable, and that just goes in there. And then tucked into this section, you've just got here, oops, if I can remember how to open it, just a little policy closure kind of double pocket envelope-y thing. So again, gorgeous papers. These are all available in my shop, these papers, along with obviously these journal cards. So these are all from different kits, I have to say. So this is the, I think, Slipper and Rose kit, the journal cards. And then this paper here, I can't remember the name of the kit. I'm so sorry. I can't remember the name of the kit. But all the kits that I mentioned, they're all available in my shop. So, yeah, if you were looking for any, then, they're all over there. So that just closes round like that. And that just goes in there. This is my Claridge's background paper, and this is my Paris Bouquet papers here. So, and these are my vintage circles. This is more of that paper that was from here. And you've just got then a little label here where you could write, obviously, this journal belongs to or whatever. Then we've got this gorgeous little side strip piece with one of those lovely cabochon things that we made recently. And yeah, then you've got obviously lace under there. And then going over the page, we've got more of that beautiful collage piece that's forming a belly band, and tucked in there, I've just put a piece of vintage book page and a little flippy pad with an eclectic kind of mix of different papers and coffee dyed and food colour papers and some vellum and things. That all just tucks in like that. Then on this side, we've got this gorgeous belly band piece, and again, tucked in a piece from the Slipper and Rose journal card, and then some lace trim down the side. Here you've got just a little top loading cluster with, you know, acting as a little tuck spot. I have to say, how gorgeous is that cluster? I'm just bringing it up because look at those colours together. The pinks and the purples and the mauves and the blue. Oh my goodness, yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, just absolutely love that. I must make some more of those. And then here we've just got a journal card, which is obviously just tucked into that little tuck spot. You've got some page here for journaling. You've got here some of a paper bag, and again, just made a little envelope piece here. I think this was part of maybe Roxy's weekly challenge one week, and then just tucked in a little journal card there. That goes in there. These are just my little postcard printables, which I have used, you know, as the back of the card. Oops. Sorry, I just, for some reason, always, when you come to do a video, I can't then manage to slot things back in. It's so frustrating, I can't tell you. Right, that's going on there. And this is, again, the Claridge's papers there. So, yeah, that just goes in like that. Some vintage book page, more book page there, just food colour paper. More food colour paper there, some little trim and one of my coloured butterflies, and then here just a little pocket with, again, just a little scrappy sort of pad there, just tucked in like that. Some lace trim going down the side, and then going over the page. Oh, how yummy does this page look? So here we've just got an envelope which flips out. Gorgeous, love the you know, the green of that ribbon. It's just such a gorgeous colour, isn't it? And just some collage pieces on there, and then tucked into the envelope, I just tucked, again, just an image from a vintage book, and it's plain on the back, so you could obviously journal on there. So that just tucks in, didn't need to fold it or anything, the whole thing just fits perfectly into that envelope as if it were made to be in there. And then here I just tucked in as well, or, you know, glued over as well, just one of those little book page, or not book page, A4 kind of pockets. So you've got journal space here and here, and then in here you've got a pocket where I just popped in a little, it's not a printable, it's the original vintage postcard there. So that just goes in there. And then again here, another original vintage postcard just tucks in like that. And then on the facing page, we've just got a belly band piece, and again, one of those ribbons with, again, another wax seal, which, oh, just loving all the colours in here. They're just so pretty. And then just made a little tag here. Again, put some double ribbon round as the tab there, and a little frame and a couple of bits on the side. So looks really pretty. And then down here, we've just got a fabric ruffle, and that just tucks in there. Then here, just left this plain. This is some of my flying tapestry papers. I just thought it looked really pretty. On here, I've just put another one of my little journal card pieces and a little flower. Plain for journaling, some more vintage book page here, sheet music book page, and then here some more of that ribbon. And then here you've got some more paper bag. Again, made another tag. Just looks so pretty, doesn't it? It's got one of those hangy postage stamp tiles, and yeah, it all just slots into the paper bag. And then I just put some pretty paper there from the Myrtle Cottage kit, and then just going over the page, another little cluster there with some lace. I mean, just some of these colours together, you know, you don't need anything else on the page, they just look so pretty. And I've just, you know, also dabbed lots of gold onto here, and it just looks gorgeous, I have to say. I hope the light was picking that up well. More page for journaling, and then here again more of that flying tapestry paper, which I just love. So again, just felt that that was just finished off with that beautiful little ribbon piece. And then here, this is just paper clipped on, so with an altered paper clip with some fabric. I'll just kind of show you that. And then this is just a whole book page kind of journal card piece. So I left it not glued in because you could obviously journal on the back. And then here on the front, you've got two pockets. So the first one, I just enclosed a journal card. And then the second one, this is just a printable piece, which I've kind of added glitter and things to. So again, you know, more journaling space on there. And that's a really great pocket because, you know, if you didn't want to use it, you could obviously take that out and put it in another journal. But, you know, I love the fact it's plain on the back for journaling. this is the center of the signature. Again, just put a cluster up here, which just looks so, so pretty. And, you know, just wanted to leave those papers to kind of sing to you, you know, on their own. And then here it's just got a belly band piece and a couple of bits all layered up. And again, just put in another one of those glittered journaling cards. Hopefully the camera's picking up the glitter there. So that just tucks in like that. Then on this page, I love how this looks so much. I just love, love, love those gorgeous colour blue. Just screaming off the page to you, isn't it? So just stapled this on like a ruffle, and then this is just a pocket. Again, you've just got a genuine vintage postcard in here. It's got some obviously writing on the back. Now this is actually written in pencil. It's obviously the original pencil, but you could rub that out if you wanted to journal on that. Or of course you could just write over it because it's just pencil. You know, you'd see your writing showing up sort of, you know, past it. Little blue butterfly, which obviously picks up the blue of the ribbon. Again, just some ribbon ruffle down there in the same pretty blue. And then here we've just got some more coffee dyed paper. Here you've got just some genuine vintage ephemera. It's just an invoice dated March 1938. So again, you could obviously journal on the back of that. But it's in that lovely, you know, very thin paper that they used. Little half a butterfly there just for detail on those pages, and then again just an altered fabric paperclip holding that on there. Some more of that Myrtle Cottage background papers there just for detail, and then tucked in here I just tucked in a little flip down from some scrapbook paper that's all been coffee dyed, so more journaling space there. Another food coloured page here, and another piece of cluster down here, more of that sheet music. Some more page for journaling there. Again, look at how pretty those colours look together. So just that ribbon and a vintage circle from my printables. And then here, I just put this tag down. So this is on top of that flying tapestry paper. Now this tag was used made using bits and elements from my free Christmas printables. So, you know, the label and I think the butterfly as well possibly are made with the freebies from the Christmas printable, which is available over on my www.shabbydabbydoodar.co.uk website. And then you've just got one of my bright roses in the background, popped in just a flippy pad there, so lots of journaling space there with some lace on the top, and that just all slots in. So that tag is just basically a pocket, you know, done in the done in the style of a pocket. And then on the following page you've just got a pocket here, and then I made a huge tag to tuck into that pocket. Again, lots of touches of gold and that lovely sari silk. Love that pocket so much, I have to say. Plain on the back for journaling, and then more of that beautiful green ribbon running down there, and just a bit of green page as well in the background to kind of tie the colours all in. And then on this page, again, love this belly band pocket type piece. Look at that cluster. Not cluster, sorry, wax seal. I don't know if you're picking that up or if the camera's picking that up. It's pink with some tones of green, and wow, how well does it go with that flower? Honestly, I mean, that was just more luck than judgment that just happened like that. But yeah, how pretty does that look? And then just tucked in, again, another journal card, and then another vintage image from a vintage book. So you've got lots of vintage things in here, you know, genuine, authentic vintage bits. So, you know, that's really, really nice to have, obviously. So that just tucks in there like that. And again, just struggling because now, of course, I'm filming. It doesn't want to go in. Might have to come back and do this in a second, or leave it like that. And then down the side, you've got some fabric ruffle, and then this gorgeous little piece here. And then going over the page, again, we've got another tag here done in the style. Oh no, sorry, another pocket there. So you've got a pocket here at the top, just tucked in a tag from the slipper and rose kit, and then also tucked in this little flip down. Again, it's just from scrapbook paper, and then it's just tied around with some string. You've just got a little bit of lace on there and a butterfly, but just, you know, another sort of journaling space there. And of course you could put extra pages in there if you wanted, or something. You could glue it in somewhere into the journal if you prefer, you know, options there. Again, little cluster here on this page, and then little sort of piece there. Some beautiful, beautiful lilac ribbon running down the edge of this page here, some vintage book page, and then more bits in this paper bag. So again, another journal card, and then another little flippy book here, just with a variety of pages. That all just tucks into there, and then just plain page there. And then this is a book page pocket. So again, you've got a couple of tags there. This again is some genuine vintage ephemera, like that. And then tucked in behind there, you've just got, again, another little flip down made using those same printables. I wish I could remember what they are called. It's very frustrating. So yeah, I do apologise for that. And then these all just tuck into this pocket. And then I used that heart embellishment, which again, there's a tutorial on my channel making these. And then we've got some fabric ruffle down the bottom. Doesn't that colour combination just look beautiful on those blue pages? And then here we've got the, policy envelope there. Now this is a purchased one that I purchased these from Amazon. And then I've just decorated it up here with some bits and bobs. Again, look at that wax seal. What a gorgeous colour pink. And I just kind of dabbed it on with some gold as well. And then tucked in, you've just got another journal card there from the Slipper and Rose kit. Oops. And then, again, that closes like so. Oops, like that. And then tucked in behind, you've got one of those little pocket pieces. So you've got some pockets here. So again, you could put some journal cards in there. And then you've got lots of room for journaling on the pages. And that's all been coffee dyed. And then here you've just got some lace and a little flower. And then here you've got this gorgeous pocket, which again, how pretty does that look? So, and again, I've altered this and done some printables from this in my shop, and it's as part of the flea market printables. Here, I've just made a lovely envelope, again, with the Claridge's papers, I think these are. And we've got here little pocket on the front, one of my vintage circles. And then tucked in, again, these are some genuine vintage ephemera pieces. And I just thought they looked pretty tucked into there, like that. That just all tucks in like that. And then going over the page, so this is the final page in the journal. You've got a cluster here, which again, how pretty does that look on that page? Just so lovely. And it's just so simple, but the colours are really yummy. So again, just tucked in a piece of genuine vintage ephemera. So this is some document from... Oh, I don't know. I can't see the date on this, but yeah, it's a vintage piece of ephemera, and yeah, it just fits on that page beautifully, tucks into that tuck spot. And then on this final one on the inside cover, you've got some lace trim running down there. You've got obviously that Claridge's page, and then here I've just got a little policy closure. So this is the stopper for it, one of those lovely cabochons that we've done recently with a tassel in purple. And then it wraps around there. Lots of things clustered up on this envelope. Looks really, really, really pretty. And then when you open that, you've got here another little pocket, which is a bottom loading pocket. So again, just popped in a little foldy flip with some coffee dyed paper. So that just goes up there like that with the flap. And then you've got obviously the envelope itself in there. So I just tucked in another little journaling card into that envelope. So, you know, lots of little tucky bits and what have you going on there as well. So, and then that just wraps back round like that. So yeah, super very full journal. You know, yeah, really kind of stuffed to the brim and very eclectic. I tried to do it, you know, a bit less matchy-matchy, although I think it still looks very matchy-matchy, but, you know, not from all the same kit or anything. I tried to really mix it up. So that is the item number one that's in my shop. And then the second thing that's in my shop, and I must keep this separate because I need to paperclip something in here, which is why this is sat here. So this is another one of those folios like what we did at Christmas, with the using up the 12x12 paper pad. I wanted to do another one of those. So this time I didn't use a paper pad. I used my own printable papers. But it's another one of those like concertinery type books, if you see what I mean. So if I show you the front cover, I've put this topper on here. It's got one of my large images, which has been single side laminated. It's obviously the boot. And then here we've got some streamers coming down from the ribbon with the button. We've got here another ribbon with a flower, some of the sari silk. We've got a flower down here with a gem, some lace trim, and some lace going down the side here. So lots and lots going on that cover. And then underneath all that, you've got collage paper as well. Some fabric strip down here. And then on the back, we've got, again, the collage background paper, some more fabric, a little bit of ribbon, just kind of, you know, just to look pretty, really. And then you've got the glued on, obviously, sari silk. So I didn't mind how that looked. I mean, obviously, if you didn't like it, you could perhaps cover it up with a flower or something like that. I thought it looked fine, but just wanted to point that out. Again, I will be putting one of my Handmade by Shabby Dabby Doodah labels on there. And then you've just got a label here. So going inside, this is just a little envelope, which is a floating piece. And yeah, I just couldn't resist including it because how gorgeous is that envelope? And I just love all those pretty yummy colours. So again, got some lace hanging off with some sari silk and this velvet ribbon and a wax seal. Got a Velcro closure, and then it's lined with some vintage sheet music. And I just put a few tags and journal cards in there. So you've got this beautiful journal card here that we've done on video. This gorgeous, gorgeous tag here. And then this beautiful tag here with this Tim Holtz paper doll. So again, I'm trying to get away from the matchy-matchy. So I've really, really mixed things up in this folio. But I love how it's turned out. So I hope that you guys like it. So on the inside of the front cover, we've got a little cluster down here. We've got some lace here. And then here, we've got a laminated pocket. Now tucked inside the laminated pocket is a little printable, oops, needs obviously gesso in or something on the back. But that's your first, you know, your first journaling spot there. And then you've got here one of those little foldy flip things that we did in the mass making recently. So again, some journaling pages in there like that. Oops, that just all tucks in. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've gone fingers and thumbs again today. I was doing okay, and now I've suddenly gone like that. And then tucked into this side, it's also a pocket, and you've got a little flippy pad of just some, you know, some yeah, flippy pieces of food coloured and coffee dyed papers. So that all just tucks into that side of that pocket. Like that. Then on this side of the page, we have got another big pocket. Now this is one of those, you know, long pockets. You've got a little flip out here. So you've got some more journaling space on there. You've got lots of pretty things, you know, up there. And this tucks in behind that bow. So that's how that stays closed. Then the top loading pocket, I put a large journaling card. So beautiful journaling card. Literally, I just inked that up and stamped all over it. How pretty does that look? And embossed it. So yeah, and you've got journaling space on the back, and then on the top you've got obviously the you know, what do you call it, sari silk, and that's been stitched across in a ruffle. And then you've also got this little flippy booklet with, again, a few pages there for journaling. Oops. For journaling, again, in some food coloured paper. So, you know, you've got, again, you know, a nice eclectic mix of colours and things going on in there. Just wondering if there's something else in there. Oh, I think there might be. Yes. Honestly, there's so much stuffed in here. It's really hard to remember what's in here and what's not. So you've got journaling card, and then, oh, I'm so sorry. This is so annoying, honestly, every time I do a flip through. This then hooks over, so you've got like the front section hanging out like that. And then you've also got, tucked into that same pocket, a little long flap envelope. So again, you could obviously put something in there. Let me just see if I've got anything kind of handy. So let's hope that this fits. Might be a little bit on the tall side, but I'm hoping it's just about going to fit. Oh gosh. Come on, go in, go in. Right, so a little journaling card in there, and then on the front you've got another little pocket like that. Isn't that just such a pretty card? And that just all, again, tucks into that pocket. So a fair bit of stuff going on just in that pocket. Then going over again, now I'm going to open this right out so that this lays flat because it's going to be easier to show you. So again, you've got a large pocket here, lots of things layered up, and then some lace and a flower and some ribbon. And then you've got this large journal card with some sari silk, and that just tucks in like that. Oh, like that. And then here we've got a belly band piece and lots of various things layered up. And oh my goodness, how gorgeous does this look? This gorgeous cabochon down there is my favourite one. So yeah, there was a temptation to want to hoard that, I have to say. It was quite a, you know, quite a saga for me to put it in here. It was like, oh, can I bring myself to part with it? So yeah, it's a bit of a sort of tricky thing to part with. Now I'm just wondering whether, I don't think this is going to fit in here, which is such a shame because colour wise it would be so good. And that's a pocket. Right, so I need to put something in here. I'm just quickly having a search through to see what I've got that I can just slot into there. Okay, so I've got a journaling card there. Let me just pop that in. Okay, so you've got a pocket there, and now you've got a journaling card in it. So like that. Okay, and then turning over. So I'll just move these journal cards because of course they're not for there now. Turning over, you have got a couple of flippy pads on here. So like the one that we did at Christmas when we were using up the 12x12 paper pad. So quite a bit of journaling space there. And then underneath here, you've got a little label there. And then you've got this pocket here with another little flip out here with some flippy pages. Again, a mix of coffee dyed and food colour pages like that. So that all just tucks in there. And then here you've also got another little foldy flip with, again, some more flippy pages there. So, you know, again, quite a bit of journaling space, you know, for quite a smallish piece. You know, you've actually got a surprising amount of journaling space in here. And then here on the side, it's also another pocket, and you've got another little journaling piece on there. And this is a little foldy opening. Actually, it's a three-way foldy opening, which I had forgotten. So you've got all three sides like that. So again, more journaling space, and again, look at that gorgeous, gorgeous image. And again, these, you know, this is part of my flea market kit now. So, you know, they've been kind of adapted for the flea market kit. And then here we've got, and this is the final section. So we've got another flippy pad with more pages there for journaling. And then here we've got this flippy open piece. Now we made this as part of the Rachel over at Roxy Creations weekly challenge. So this is made from a junk envelope, and it's obviously shoe themed. And then going over, you've got a little flippy piece here, and this is where this paper clip belongs to hold that closed. And then you've got a journaling card in there. That just tucks in there, oops, like that. And then here, obviously, you've got another pocket with another little journaling card there. So that just all slides into there like that. No top loading pocket. It's so hard to remember what you've done. And then another pocket here, oops, at the top of here as well, which again, I'm not going to be able to now get the journal card out. Oh, I'm so sorry. Honestly, why do things go wrong every time you do a video? It's just so typical, isn't it? Oh, now it's coming unglued. Right. So then you've got that journal card as well that's tucked into here. So yeah, and that just goes in there. And of course, I'm going to now quickly, you know, re-glue this on the side where I've now ripped it a little bit, where I've was trying to get that card out. So yeah, let's just dab a little bit of glue down here. Oh gosh, if my glue will actually work. So honestly, this is just why you know, you should never do things on camera, really, isn't it? Oh, right, come on. Oh, this is my 4th video today, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit hoarse in my throat, and oh, that's my excuse. Oh, why is my glue not working? Here we go. Right, so we just glue that together like that. Okay, so I might even take this card out just in case it gets glued in. So yeah, like that. Okay, so that is the entire kind of folio piece. So, you know, it's got a lot of journaling space, you know, surprisingly quite a lot of journaling space in there. And it's just, oh, lovely and scrumptious to hold and things. And yeah, really, really nice and super fun to make. So, oh, no, actually, I've just remembered, it's not all. Because we also have a couple of top loading pockets. Oh, thank goodness I remembered those. Yeah, very nearly didn't. So, yes, a couple of top loading pockets. So, let me move this again. Oh, how did I nearly forget those? So, yes, in the top here, we also have these top loading pockets. So, in the first one, we've got this envelope, which, again, stuffed full. It's been double lined with some vintage book page, and then it's stuffed full with yet another flippy pad, would you believe, with some more beautiful selection of coloured pages. This gorgeous tag, which we definitely made together on camera, and then this gorgeous tag again made with lots of elements from the Christmas freebies. So yeah, quite a bit of journaling space all contained in that envelope, and the envelope itself, I mean, how pretty is that? I love that envelope. So yeah, that envelope is stored in pocket number 1. Oh, I'm so sorry if you can hear that motorbike. How loud was that? And then you've just got this little journal, which again, this is just made from a paper bag. I've used some sari silk here to close the paper bag up at the side. How gorgeous is that? Collage up some bits and pieces on the front. Looks so pretty, doesn't it? And then going inside, you've just got one of my vintage circles there. Lots of different pages. Here you've got a rusted paper clip holding in some extra journal cards like that. That, you know, again, you could then move them around and, you know, replace things where you fancy. You've got some vellum pages, and then, yeah, more blank pages for journaling. Whoops. And then obviously the back, you've just got this beautiful fabric strip, which, how pretty does that look? So it's super squishy and gorgeous feeling, this. You know, it's not obviously a big journal, but it's got, you know, a surprising amount of pages, and yeah, it just feels absolutely lovely. I love the way it just ties up to the side with this sari silk. It looks so pretty. Love the back, possibly even more than the front. Yeah, and that just obviously slots into that top pocket. So, I mean, you really have got quite a lot of journaling space in here for, you know, something pretty tiny. You know, I think it's actually pretty, you know, pretty functional, and yeah, stuffed to the brim with yummy goodiness. So again, just wrap the sari silk right the way around, and then just, you know, what do you call these, you know, tuck the ends in like that. So yeah, absolutely, you know, stuffed full. And yep, so both of these will be in my Etsy shop, obviously to coincide with this video going up. So I hope that you like them and maybe feel inspired to make something similar. Head over for, you know, if you want to see any of the digitals or anything that I used, or if you want to see obviously the journals themselves. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks then. Bye.